I won't say your name in case your family is watching. So khair. Allah Ta'ala says, نَحْنُ نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ أَحْسَنَ الْقَصْصِ. We are about to tell you the most beautiful story. بِمَا أَوْحَيْنَا, from those stories that we have told you. You weren't there when Musa alayhi salam was dealing with the Bani Israel. You weren't there when Nuh alayhi salam was dealing with the people around him. You weren't there when Lut alayhi salam was dealing with the people around him and his people. And similarly with all the Anbiya alayhimu salatu wasalam. But Allah Ta'ala says, we have told you these stories of them and what they went through and what they did and how the difficulties they faced and how they were successful and what they were successful in. O Nabi of Allah, Allah Ta'ala is addressing him and saying, Ya Rasulullah, that you know and can tell with vivid detail as if you were there. And you can't find this information anywhere. There is nowhere 1400 years ago that this information could be found, what is found in the Quran today. The Quran hasn't changed by one letter or one dot. And exactly how it was revealed, we have it today. And at that time, the information that Allah Ta'ala, through the barakah of Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, he was the message carrier, through his passing on the information, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam came to know about the stories of the Anbiya, what happened to them, how was their life, and what had transpired. And Allah Ta'ala tells Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam that as if you were actually present there. وَإِن كُنْتَ مِن قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. Before this, you never knew this. Before I gave you this information, Allah Ta'ala is telling Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you didn't know anything about this. Now I am telling you. Now I am telling you what is happening, what has happened in the world, what has happened in the past, what has happened with previous nations, what difficulties where they have been punished. And if you look at it, you find that different nations were punished purely for one sin. If they used to measure less, Allah Ta'ala destroyed them. If they were involved in certain acts of disobedience, whatever it may have been, Allah Ta'ala destroyed them. Yet you find in this day and age that all of those things are happening all the time, and yet Allah Ta'ala is not destroying us. How merciful is Allah Ta'ala that in the month of Ramadhan, a Muslim can openly eat and drink and show disrespect to the month of Ramadan. Although I read a bit of a crazy thing yesterday, that Saudi Arabia has banned non-Muslims from eating in public and at workplaces. Is that true? You work there.
They're not encouraged to.
They're not encouraged to.
No, they should eat.
But if they do eat, the police won't hit them and batter them. They will. Tawbah, tawbah.
And close doors with curtains. They do in India with the curtains.
No, but it's alright, man. How else are you going to feel it? Imagine the people around the world that are suffering. Yeah, I'm telling you, I was just telling someone earlier, I've got so many people requesting me, can you share this event, that event, this event, that event. And you know what? Most of those are for events where we're raising money for Yemen and Syria and where in the world people are going through difficulties and hardships without food. They know there's food out there. They don't even know when's the iftar. That small child asked that one mufti or that alim, he says, if we don't have sehri and iftar, is our fast counted? Here we're like already 10 minutes before we're ready, on your marks, or that khajoor looks really nice, I'm going to attack that guy first. Subhanallah. And here's people around the world that are suffering. We must make sure, boys and girls, can you come out from there please, come sit in the masjid. Boys and girls. Right, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, نَحْنُ نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ أَحْسَنَ الْقَصَصِ بِمَا أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ. We have revealed these stories to you from the Quran. وَإِن كُنْتَ مِن قَبْلِهِ لَمِنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. Then, inshallah, from tomorrow we'll have a look at this story now and find out what happens, where the story starts off as a dream, and the end of the dream, or rather the end of the story, is where the culmination of this dream actually happens. The dream actually comes true. Yeah, and all this series of events in between. And the beauty part about it is this is a story unlike your fairy tales, that this is a tale where everyone comes out happy at the end. Whether it is Yusuf alayhi salam, he is happy at the end because he gets his family back. Whether it's his brothers, they plotted and planned against him, but he asked for forgiveness. They asked for forgiveness from him, they were happy at the end. The woman who accused Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam of trying to seduce him and rape him, seduce her and rape her, even she at the end, she concedes, you know what, I was wrong. I was wrong. أَنَا رَاوَدْتُهُ عَنْ نَفْسِي. I am the one who tried to entice him. So you find Yaqub alayhi salam, for 40 years he had spent. Sometimes your difficulty may last very long. You may think there is no light at the end of the tunnel. Wallahi al-Azim, there's light. We just need to make sabr. Insha'Allah al-Aziz, if Allah permits, we will continue tomorrow. Insha'Allah al-Aziz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wal aqibatu lil muttaqin wa salatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, most high, most merciful, Ya Allah, grant us all the good that Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked for. Ya Allah, let us gain the true benefits of this month of Ramadan. Ya Allah, let us understand what are the benefits, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we don't know what is the true blessings of this month of Ramadan. Grant us understanding, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, grant us love for the Quran. Grant us love for the Sunnah. Grant us love for Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Grant us love for Ramadan. Grant us love for the Ummah. Grant us love for the pious people, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, place into the hearts of the pious people love for us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we are weak, our iman is weak, Ya Allah. The pious people, Ya Allah, they're on a different level. Ya Allah, grant them the ability to love us, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, make us of those who are fortunate enough to spend time in their company, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, so that we can increase our knowledge, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, thereby increase our love for you and our beautiful deen, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, very easily we get swayed from this deen out of the month of Ramadan. Ya Allah, you guide our hearts, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, guide our hearts, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, protect our hearts, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, so much of difficulties, calamities happening around the world. Ya Allah, most kind, most merciful, Ya Allah, remove and alleviate those difficulties, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, whatever difficulties anyone has, no matter who they are, where they live, what they do, Ya Allah, grant them tawfiq and hidayat, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, grant them ease and afiyat, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, grant them firm iman, Ya Allah. Sallallahu ta'ala ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. اللهم لك صمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وعلى رزقك أفطرت فتقبل مني. The dua which can be recited after opening the heart. ذهب الظمأ وابتلت القلوب وثبت الأجر إن شاء الله. Brothers are requested to remember Brother Yusuf Chokrat in the duas. Inshallah, he's going for an operation tomorrow. One of our local brothers. May Allah Ta'ala make the operation a success. And grant him shifa kamila ajilan very soon.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala falah. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.